You've probably heard the name Area 51. Maybe it came up in a meme, a late night documentary, but there's a reason this dusty patch of Nevada has become the beating heart of every alien rumor, secret tech theory, and government cover up fantasy. Back in 1989, a man named Bob Lazar went on live TV and claimed he worked near Area 51 at a hidden site called S4. According to him, his job was to reverse engineer alien spacecraft, not test planes, not spy gear. He said he saw autopsy photos of non-human beings and propulsion systems that defied the laws of physics. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? The problem? No one could verify his background. No university records, no degrees, no employment files. He either fabricated the whole thing or someone scrubbed his life clean. But whether you believe him or not, Lazar flipped a switch. Overnight, Area 51 wasn't just a military base anymore. It became mythology. And the real twist? The more you dig, the more bizarre and believable it starts to feel. So in today's video, we are peeling back the curtain. From alien autopsies to spy plane secrets, let's unmask what's really inside Area 51. Before we dive deeper into the rabbit hole, let's take a step back. Let's talk about what's actually confirmed, not from Reddit threads or blurry videos, but from real, declassified documents. Area 51 is real. That's not up for debate anymore. It's located at Groom Lake, a dry salt flat deep in the Nevada desert. For decades, the US government denied its existence, until finally, in 2013, the CIA officially admitted that, yes, Area 51 exists, and yes, it has been used for top secret aircraft testing. This came out when they declassified documents related to Cold War era spy programs like the U-2, NR-12, Oxcart. So here's the official story. Area 51 was built in 1955 as part of Project Aquatone, a secret program to develop the U-2 spy plane. Later, it became home to even more advanced military projects, including the SR-71 Blackbird, the F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighter, and other prototypes that still haven't been publicly named. For years, satellite images of Area 51 were blurred or completely blacked out. Even on Google Earth, the airspace above it, totally restricted. It's called R4808N, and if any aircraft dares to fly over, they are intercepted. And yes, there are those infamous Janet flights, unmarked white planes with red stripes that fly workers in and out of the base daily from a private terminal in Las Vegas. So what does this all mean? Basically, Area 51 is a top secret flight testing facility. That's the official story. Spy planes, military technology, advanced aerospace research. But come on, when that much effort goes into hiding something, people are going to start asking questions. And once you look below the surface, the conspiracy floodgates open wide. So now, let's move into the theories, the alien autopsies, reverse engineering, and the parts the government definitely doesn't want you to know. Now that we've grounded ourselves in what's officially confirmed, let's take a sharp turn, because what really made Area 51 legendary wasn't just spy planes or government secrets, it was the whispers, the theories, the myths that haunt the desert. And trust me, there are plenty. We're talking about crashed UFOs, alien autopsies, and underground labs that sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's wild, it's creepy, and yet millions believe there's truth hiding in those dunes. Let's break down the most popular ones. Let's start with the big one, the one that made Area 51 famous across the globe, aliens. The story goes back to Roswell, 1947. A mysterious object crashes in New Mexico. The government calls it a weather balloon. but many believe it was a flying saucer and that the wreckage was quietly transported to Area 51. Add in Bob Lazar's claims, and suddenly the idea of secret autopsies and alien storage rooms doesn't sound so far-fetched to millions of believers. No photos, no solid proof, just rumors, and a whole lot of secrecy. And honestly, that silence makes people even more curious. Now here's where it gets even crazier. Lazar claimed he didn't just see UFO parts, he worked on them. According to him, there's a secret facility called S4 near Area 51 where scientists tried to reverse engineer alien spacecraft. He described a gravity-defying propulsion system powered by a mystery element called Element 115, which at the time hadn't even been discovered. Years later, scientists did confirm a synthetic element 115 moscovium, but it was unstable and nothing like what Lazar described. Still, his story lit a fire. People now believe Area 51 holds tech the world isn't ready for. Now let's talk about secret underground bases. On the surface, Area 51 looks like a dry military airfield, but conspiracy theorists say the real stuff? It's all underground. They talk about hidden hangars, tunnels connecting labs, and even a Cheshire airstrip, a runway set to appear and disappear, only visible at certain angles or lighting conditions. For decades, satellite images were blocked. No one really knew what was being built down there, and that made the mystery feel too convenient. Now we're in full-blown X-Files territory. Some theories claim Area 51 isn't just about aliens or planes. It's where the US government allegedly tests weather manipulation technology, teleportation devices, even time travel. These theories aren't backed by science, but they've exploded on internet forums and YouTube rabbit holes, mixing Cold War paranoia with sci-fi obsession. If a place is that locked down, people are going to imagine the wildest possible reason why. Now let's talk about something surprising. What if some of these crazy UFO stories were not just rumors? What if they were made on purpose? New reports from the Pentagon show that in the 1980s, the US Air Force shared fake pictures of flying saucers near Area 51 bars to distract people from secret projects like the stealth F-117 fighter jet. The government was playing tricks to hide their real technology. It gets even more interesting. The head of the Pentagon's UFO office, Sean Kirkpatrick, said they gave new soldiers fake Yankee Blue briefings to confuse them. Also, a test in 1967 with strong electromagnetic waves was misunderstood as a UFO sighting, making the stories bigger. So, some of the alien and UFO stories might have been made to trick people, to hide the real secrets. Why do so many people believe these wild stories about Area 51 and aliens? Psychologists have some interesting answers. First, when things are confusing and unclear, conspiracy theories make everything seem simple and certain. People want clear answers, even if they might not be true. Second, believing in these stories gives people a feeling of control. When the world feels chaotic and scary, having a secret explanation makes them feel powerful. And finally, sharing these beliefs creates a sense of community. People who doubt the official stories feel like they belong to a special group that knows the truth. Area 51 is the perfect place for this to happen. Mix secret government work with mysterious technology, and you get a goldmine for conspiracy theories. Now, let's talk about some real stories that made the mystery of Area 51 even bigger. These events didn't just come out of nowhere, they added fuel to the fire and made people even more curious and scared. First up is Paul Bennewitz. In the early 1980s, he thought he was picking up secret alien signals near Kirtland Air Force Base in New Mexico. But the Air Force actually fed him false information on purpose. They wanted to keep their own secret projects hidden, so they let the UFO rumors grow and grow, trapping Bennewitz in a web of lies. This case shows how sometimes the government itself played with the truth to keep people guessing. Then there's Art Bell, the famous late-night radio host. His show, Coast to Coast, was a hotspot for strange and spooky stories. People called in claiming all kinds of unbelievable things about Area 51. One call in 1997 claimed he had discovered an unknown threat and conspiracy from Area 51, and his life was in danger by even talking about it. For unknown reasons, the call ended suddenly with total silence on air. And though many later said it was a prank, the mystery stuck. That silence made listeners feel like there really was something they weren't being told. And finally, the strange case of Kenny Veach. In 2014, this hiker said he found a mysterious M-shaped cave near Area 51 that seemed to vibrate with some unknown energy, then vanished without a trace. His disappearance only added to the sense of danger and secrecy surrounding the area. These stories, real or strange, kept the mystery alive and helped turn Area 51 into the legend it is today. All these wild stories and secret games set the stage for Area 51 to become way more than just a military base. It turned into a full-on legend in pop culture, where fact and fiction blur, and the mystery just grows bigger. Movies like Independence Day and shows like The X-Files didn't just tell stories. They shaped how millions see Area 51. Suddenly, aliens, government cover-ups, and shadowy labs were part of our shared imagination. And then, something unexpected happened in 2019. What started as a joke on Facebook, Storm Area 51, they can't stop all of us, exploded into a viral movement. Over 1.5 million people said they were going. It ended with hilarious memes and some light protests, but it showed just how deep the fascination runs. From secret bases to internet memes, Area 51 has become a symbol of our endless hunger for secrets and the unknown. But after all the theories, the memes, the cover-ups, and the silence, one question still lingers like desert dust in the air. What's actually inside Area 51? Because for all we joke about aliens and spaceships, the truth might be even stranger. We are talking about hundreds of acres of tightly guarded labs and hangars, shielding the kind of aircraft most people won't see for another 20 years. Rumors swirl about advanced radar systems, next-gen drones, and even hypersonic prototypes flying under the radar. Literally. Some say there are subterranean chambers, deep underground, where the real black budget experiments take place. Places so classified, even their funding is hidden. And maybe, just maybe, there's even a whole information warfare command center whose job is to leak just enough alien noise to keep people distracted from what's really happening. So, is it aliens, is it tech, or is it both, playing hide and seek in the Nevada desert? At this point, truth and theory are starting to blur. So, what's fact and what's just legend? Yes, Area 51 tested spy planes like the U-2 and F-117. Yes, the government kept it secret for decades. And yes, they even used UFO stories to distract from real projects. But alien bodies, reverse-engineered spacecraft, underground railroads and time machines, secret weather weapons, teleportation chambers, and even intercontinental tunnels. No solid proof. Just whispers. Just wonder. In the end, Area 51 exists in two worlds. One grounded in military tech and classified programs, and the other, a shadowy realm of conspiracies where anything feels possible. It's time for Factssay Confidence Score. So in today's video, we pulled back the curtain on one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Area 51. From spy planes to alien conspiracies, secret caves to state misinformation, there's a lot more smoke than clarity. So now, we want to hear from you. Do you think all this secrecy is just national defense doing its job? Or is there really something being hidden out there that the world isn't ready for? Let us know your take in the comments below. See you in the next video.